They're simply wonderful, Mr. Wilson. I'm like a new woman. I can't believe it. No.
Hey, wait a minute. What's wonderful?
Wonderful, wonderful Tums, of course. Thanks to Tums, I've said goodbye to sleepless nights from acid indigestion. I just take a couple of Tums at bedtime
and drift off to dreamland pronto. Yes, Tums settle and soothe upset stomach almost instantly. Relieve heartburn. Ease over acid distress away. So you can enjoy 8 hours of natural sleep every night, thanks to Tums. Natural sleep that peps you up as only natural sleep can. The natural sleep that follows Tums.
I love Tums for their convenience, too. You don't have to measure, mix, or stir anything. Just eat those good Tums like candy.
And remember, friends, in spite of skyrocketing prices, you pay not 1 penny more for Tums. Tums are still only 10 cents a roll, 3-roll package a quarter, and counters everywhere. Buy the big economy box. You get 12 10-cent rolls for only $1. Get Tums, Tums for the tummy this very night, and always keep Tums handy. Well, Snooks is pretty mad at Daddy. Daddy falsely accused her of lying and even spanked her for it. But right now, everybody is busy making final preparations for the dinner Dad is giving his boss, Mr. Weemish, and Mrs. Weemish, who haven't as yet arrived.
Oh, gosh, I hope everything goes all right, dear.
Oh, don't worry, it will.
Now, let's see. I'll sit on Mrs. Weemish's left hand. You sit on her right. Now, what'll we do with Snooks?
I'll hold her legs down.
You stop. You'll sit over there next to your mummy. And for heaven's sakes, use your table manners. I don't want the Weemishes to think we've raised a little pig. Thank heavens Uncle Louis won't be here. His manners are just ghastly.
I think Uncle Louis is very polite at the dinner table.
Oh, you do, eh?
Yeah. Whenever you pass him something, he always tips his hat.
You're not supposed to be wearing a hat in the house in the first place. And forget Uncle Louis. It's your manners I'm worried about.
Oh, stop picking on the child, Lancelot.
Well, I'm not going to be embarrassed in front of the Weemishes. Some of her eating habits are terrible. Snooks, I don't want to see you soaking up the gravy with the bread. Only a big dirty pig does that.
But I like gravy.
Well, that's too bad.
Can I suck it up through a straw?
No. And another thing. I don't like your habit of standing up when you want something and reaching way out with your hand. You have a tongue, use it.
All right, but my hands are much longer.
I mean, ask for what you want. Say, may I have the water, please? May I have the butter? May I have the roast beef?
I thought we were having turkey.
All right, may I have the turkey?
It ain't ready yet.
Do you have to take everything so literally?
Oh, Lancelot, please. Don't be so stern with her. She's promised to tell the truth from now on. You don't have to keep being angry with her.
Oh, all right, all right.
Gosh, I wonder what's keeping the Weemishes.
Oh, it's probably Mrs. Weemish. The old sourpuss. Sometimes I wonder how Weemish can stand it.
Well, he's no prize himself. He looks like an old walrus.
He does that. And after he's had some of your mother's dumplings, he'll probably sound like one.
How did they ever meet in the first place?
I don't know. But there's a rumor that they both belong to the same aftershave club.
Oh, stop. Say, how old is Mrs. Weemish anyway?
I don't know. To me, she looks like 120.
She does, doesn't she?
Of course, all those wrinkles don't help. What a face. She looks like a St. Bernard. Oh, gosh, when are they going to get... There they are now. Snooks, answer the door.
All right, Daddy.
And don't forget that this is a very important dinner for us. I want to make a real impression on the Weemishes.
I'll do everything just like you told me.
Good. Now go answer the door. Well, dear, in a little while we'll be having dinner with the Weemishes. And who knows, maybe it'll mean the manager's job of the new plant.
Oh, I'm sure it will, dear.
Vera, this turkey is just delicious.
Oh, yes, it certainly is. Well, I'm so glad you like it.
This bread tastes so good soaked in this wonderful gravy. Snooks, would you pass me another piece?
All right, if you want to be a big dirty pig.
Why, Snooks,
Well, that's what you said about people who soak up their bread in the gravy.
That's what I said. Oh, she misunderstood me, Mr. Weemish. Why, we always soak our bread in the gravy. I think I'll soak a piece myself. Let's all do it. Vera, a piece of bread to soak in the gravy.
Love it, love it.
Mrs. Weemish, piece of bread to soak in your gravy.
All right.
Snooks.
Not me. I'm no pig.
Snooks, do you want to leave the table?
Well, I'm just saying what you told me before.
Forget it.
Yes, let's change the subject. Really, Mr. Weemish, it's wonderful having you and Mrs. Weemish over again. It's been so long.
Oh, yes, indeed. Because it's not just business. I think a lot of you, Mr. Weemish.
You do?
Yes, sir. And so does Vera.
Yeah, and they think you're an old walrus.
Well, isn't that not... What?
No. How can you say such a thing?
It's easy. I'm telling the truth like you say.
Old walrus, eh? Well, I guess I know when I've been insulted. Coming, Martha?
Oh, sit down, Harold. You are an old walrus. Besides, where's your sense of humor?
Well, I don't like it. How'd you like it if they thought you were an old walrus?
Oh, they don't think that she's an old walrus.
Well, thank heavens for that.
They think she's an old sourpuss.
What?
And you look over 120 and you got a face like a Saint Bernard.
I've got a face like a St. Bernard. Well, I like that.
Well, I like St. Bernards, too. Do you ever carry a keg of brandy under your neck?
Mrs. Weemish, please, she doesn't know what she's saying.
I do, too. You spanked me, so I promised to tell the truth. And that's just what I'm doing.
I've never been so insulted in my life. Oh, please, Mrs. Weemish, please. It's all a mistake, really. Well, Harold, don't just sit there. Do something serious. Fire him.
Fire him?
Yes.
But I haven't finished eating.
Harold.
Can't I have a few more potatoes first and then break off the relationship?
Harold, do what I say.
Yes, have a few more potatoes, Mr. Weemish.
Higgins?
More cranberry sauce?
Just a bit. You're fired.
More stuffing?
Spoonful, maybe. You're through. Never has my wife been insulted as she has here in your own home. And I won't stand for it, do you hear? I won't stand for it. Pass the gravy.
Why, certainly, here you are, sir. Won't you reconsider, Mr. Weemish?
No, he won't reconsider. And Harold, I'm not staying here another moment. Come home this instant.
Oh, all right.
Harold, you seem to be taking the fact that I've been insulted rather lightly.
I am not. I'm coming. Yes, Higgins, I cannot tolerate such impertinence and behind-the-back disloyalty as you have directed against me and my wife. I'm absolutely furious with you and wish nothing further to do with you. Would you mind wrapping this up for my dog?
Mr. Weemish, and perhaps another piece of bread to soak in the gravy?
Well,
Harold?
Good day, Higgins.
But, Mr. Weemish...
Coming, Harold?
Yes, and do you have a Tums, dear? Oh, those dumplings.
Here you are, Harold. Now, come on.
Vera, I'm fired.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
You little monster, come here.
I didn't do nothing. I just told the truth after I got spanked for lying.
Yes, you told the truth all right, and this is what you're getting for it. What have you got to say to that?
Make up your mind.